All right, this is Brother Isa Yard coming back at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Bakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned is true from. Honors to the brothers and elders out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aquath out there that's listening and learning. And today I just wanted to get into a topic inspired by the recent divisions that's going on in Chicago, because there's a lot of hatred going on toward the Mexicans, or between the Mexicans and the so-called black people. Mexicans are defending their neighborhoods, and people are saying that Mexicans are killing a lot of the blacks out there. And now, they got all kind of tweets and messages and reports or whatever saying a lot of people saying, man, kill all Mexicans and all of these other things or whatever, man. And just because of this one death that happened, all of these things are happening because of one man's death that was staged. All of this stuff is going on. First, it was like I said, it was the riots and everything. There was the violent protests and all of these things, man. It was only between, the so-called blacks and the whites, Judites and the Edomites. And now is even more division. Now, the Most High is reminding us that we're still under the curses. And now our evil eye is still going toward our brothers and our sisters, Now the Mexicans are mixed in this picture, and that's just showing you that these things are not going to let up, man. It's not just going to be one thing to focus on, and then the next thing, it's going to be another thing to focus on. It's just going to be, the snowball is going to continue to roll, and that snowball is going to continue to grow, and it's going to keep rolling down these streets to the point where nobody can avoid it. Everybody's judgment will come, man. It's going to be a righteous judgment, and it's going to be a wicked judgment, and like I said, pretty much, man, I just wanted to get into this topic, reminding everybody that we are still under the curses, but the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, is going to take us out of these curses soon. We're going to have love toward each other in the end. We are seeing that happen, with the different camps and everything. You see a lot of the Northern Kingdom are in these camps, especially now. It's not just dark-skinned brothers out there now. The Northern Kingdom is out there, but, we're coming together because we want to get out of here. But, the other 2/3, man, they're going to keep having the evil eye toward each other until, they reach death. So pretty much, man, I just wanted to read this quick article from Wikipedia. It's called Black Brown Unity and everything like that. It's only like a couple of paragraphs, and then I got another small article that I wanted to read. And then after that, we're gonna go with the spirit and see where everything leads. So I just want to scroll down, and they always be talking about donating. Ain't nobody donating to you, Esau. You can get up out of here. Thank you for the Wikipedia so we can expose you. But it was down in, it was in ideology. Or did I pass it? I think I passed it. Going so fast. Here it is. Yeah, that's these first couple of paragraphs. It says, the racial political ideology of black-brown unity is based on acknowledging the similarities of oppression endured by black and brown people. Scholars examining this racial political ideology demonstrate how the social and economic oppression of black and brown people is not isolated from one another, but rather shares many similarities, which may serve as a major potential resource for greater black-brown unity. That's one thing Esau's scared of. He already seeing these camps come together. He's seeing us remembering ourselves, which is, by the way, I'm gonna name this video. It's time to remember ourselves, because it's time to remember that we're Israelites. We're not Mexicans. We're not black. We're not Negroes and all of these other things, man. We're Israelites from whatever tribe that you came from. So reading on, it says, as described by scholars Tacho Mendiola Jr., Yolanda Flores Neiman, and Nestor Rodriguez. The range of scholarship regarding black, brown, yellow, red unity is broad. And that yellow, no, because they talk about Asians, they not Israelites, so disregard that yellow and red. Definitely, we already know who red is. Esau definitely not a part of our heritage. Unity is broad, yet works toward emphasizing the common goal of unity in the face of oppression. Like I said, that's what they scared of. They are scared of us coming together. And, you know, we're going to come together through the elect. The elect is going to be the ones to get delivered out of here. And they're going to be the ones to bring you 2/3 back. And the elect is going to be the reason why this place is going to be, one of the reasons why this place is going to be destroyed. Because it tells you in Revelation that the Most High wasn't going to hurt the sea, the land, or the earth, you know, until the elect were sealed. So, reading on, it says Zilla Einstein, or not Einstein, Eisenstein, and other scholars recognize how the need for unity among people of color emerged from the global nature of oppression and its relationship with capitalism, colonialism, masculinity, and white supremacy. As a result of this force, unity among people of color therefore operates as a means of resistance against this structure. Yeah, because, you know, this world is not built for our success. This country was built for us going off first and foremost. This country was built for our captivity. It wasn't built for us to be successful. It wasn't built for us to have a delicious life. It was built for us to serve our punishment for going against the Most High. And he was, like it says on Job, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And who is the earth given it to? Esau. He rules the world. So-called white people. So this America was built for our punishment, man. And, you know, Esau might allow, you know, a couple of jakes, you know, saying to get some type of success on this side or whatever, you know, with a good job or something like that or whatever. But that's only because so they can maintain their goal in the end, you know, because if all Jake was to keep being at the bottom, which we are, but if all Jake was to keep being at the bottom and no one was successful, he'll have a hard time sustaining us because every single day will be like these riots. Every single day. So you gotta give them something so then you can kind of just ease them away. Be like, here's a nice car, here's a nice house. All right, leave me alone while I do my work, pretty much. So that's what, you know, and then, you know, the super successful Jake, you know, you can't really call that success because, you know, what did they have to do to get in that position? You know, all the major musicians, movie stars, certain doctors, judges, mayors, people with power in this world, they sold out. So technically they're successful because of their riches, but they don't have their soul anymore. They gave that soul over to Esau, so they're gonna be destroyed. They got a special death waiting for them as soon as this place completely started going down. So, hey man, but anyway, you know, just like these couple of paragraphs is saying, you know, black and brown, you know, Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom, Judah, Issachar, you know, they will come together along with the other tribes. We're gonna come together at the end, you know, with the elect starting first, and then, you know, it's going to be curtains after that. Now, I want to remind, that's the case of Issachar, right, comes across this video, reminding you that you are in a place that hates you. I ran across this article last night, the 1917 Bath riots, and this is some messed up shit, man. You know, this didn't happen not too long ago. You know, this is a long time ago, but this still the 1900s. This is not like, you know, you read about slavery or something, even though they are still accountable for that, you know, because of the rape, robbery, and murder that you did because of those times are benefiting you now. So same thing with this. This is what you all, the Issacharites, had to go through. It says the 1917 Bath riots occurred from January 28th to the 30th, 1917, at the Santa Fe Bridge between El Paso, Texas, in Juarez, Mexico. The riots were sparked by the dehumanizing and deadly practices of the Immigration and Naturalization Service, which required Mexicans to strip naked and be disinfected with various chemical agents, including gasoline, kerosene. Let me get off that picture popped up. Gasoline, kerosene, sodium cyanide, cyanogens, sulfuric acid, and Zyklon B before gaining entry into the United States. Now, why would they do that? How would you even get clean for any of these chemicals right here? Esau was doing that shit on purpose. So then he probably felt like, hey, if you're not worthy to cross these borders, what they gonna do? They gonna light you up. Then let's read on. It says, Zyklon B, the fumigation of choice on the U.S.-Mexico border, was later used in the gas chambers of Nazi Germany. Police officers were also accused of taking and sharing nude photography of Mexican women bathers. Show you that Esau is a fucking pervert. You know, you got these, got the Issacharite women stripping naked and bathing in these chemicals, and they get turned on from that shit. Taking pictures and everything, getting their lotion ready and all that bullshit, man. And you know what I'm saying? They probably tried to, I'm pretty sure they're not going to put this in the article. They probably raped a lot of those women while they was bathed in those chemicals. And that's how Esau operates. So you Mexicans, man, you Issacharites out there, man, you need to realize where you living at. Realize that this is still your hell as well, man. And realize when you look at, you know, your brother Judah, that y'all are the same people. But like I said, of course, that's not going to happen because 2/3 got to die. We still going to have it be under the curses until this place is completely done away with. But this is still good to bring out, though. Reminding you where you live at, man. Reminding you of what these so-called what the Edomites think of you. So it says right here, a year earlier, 50 Mexicans had their bodies sprayed with gasoline and set on fire, causing 27 of them to burn to death. All of these conditions contributed to the riots, which began when Carmelita Torres refused to submit to the procedure. Torres was denied a refund of her transport fare, so she began yelling at the officials and convinced other rioters to join her. After 3 days of rioting, the protests subsided, but the process of disinfecting Mexicans at the U.S. border continued for another 40 years. 40 years. So that means it stopped around 1957, 1960. 40 years they continue to do this, man. And y'all want to be out here, you know, protesting and everything like that, and, you know, and still going against, you know what I'm saying, your brothers instead of, you know, going against the actual enemy. Y'all don't want to do that, man. You know, y'all want to walk with them. Y'all still want to, you know, saying march and get other people to march and stuff like that, man. You know, y'all still want to be in unity with Esau, man. And that's y'all God, man. Y'all believe in him. There's videos out there now that's saying Jake out there is going to what's the dude named Joe Biden and asking him to save us. What the fuck? You asking a Edomite to save you when Joe Biden don't give a fuck about you either. Why? You think he cares about you because he's part of the Democrats? Democrats and Republicans are the same people, man. They the same people. So y'all better get your mind right, man. You know, you need to wake up, man. Wake up to what's really going on, man. Because things like this ain't nothing. Things like this are going to be 100 times worse soon. Okay? So let's jump right to the first couple of scriptures I got ready. Because, man, y'all just bugged out here, man. And it shows. And I'm going to bring out scriptures proving that. But I'm also going to bring out some scriptures as well, proving that we're going to come together in the end. Now, this is Deuteronomy 28:16. It says, "Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field." Now, when you read this chapter, it talks about the blessings that Israel will receive, and then talks about the curses that we'll receive. Now, these curses, when you read about them, it talks about these will be the things that will happen to us in the last days and even before then if we went against the Most High. Now, when you read this, it said, "Cursed shalt thou be in the city." Who's in the city? Jake is. He controls, not controls, but he populates majority of each major city, man. Because we live in the inner city. We live in the actual part, not the rich parts, not the downtowns, not the suburbs and everything like that. Even though Jake lived in certain of those areas as well. But I remember one brother saying, he was like, hey, in order to get to the downtowns and the nice areas and everything like that, who you got to go through? Jake. You got to pass through them. You got to fly over them. You got to drive through their neighborhoods and everything like that in order to get to these places. Now I say, "Cursed shalt thou be in the city." Do not Mexicans and blacks pretty much live in the same areas? I'm from Chicago. I remember walking. I lived on 80th and Essex. If anybody from Chicago knows that area, you know. And then literally you can walk 7 blocks down and you'll be in a Mexican neighborhood. You'll be in the Mexican neighborhood. And it'd be weird, you know. It'd be like, man, you know, I was just, you know, you literally cross the street. Oh, there go black people. And then you cross the street. There go Mexicans. Cursed shalt thou be in the city. All of us live in a ghetto. All of us live in the hoods. And you know, all of us are poor. All of us are still fighting and killing each other. Even doing these riots, we still doing that shit, man. Wild to the fullest. So let's jump down to verse 54. And it says, so that the man that is tender among you and delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Now, this is one of the curses of why a lot of us don't have fathers, and this is one of the curses of why we don't like each other. You know, you get into a small situation or you get to a big situation. We just don't like each other. And that's, you know, and it's one of the curses when we supposed to be the greatest people, man. And we are, and we will be. But hey, it's just not now. Like I said, right now, man, this is only for the elect, man. The elites and these Edomites, man, they're going to try to take down the elect first. Because like I said in my previous video, if it wasn't for the elect, this war would continue. Because nobody would be praying or crying for the Most High. Nobody would be crying for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. So these curses will continue. But Jake is waking up, and then the 144,000 is waking up. And the Most High is hearing us. That's why you're seeing all of these things happen. So, and with that, man, I want to play this quick clip from Menace to Society. It's only like a minute and a half or something like that, showing you, you know, how Esau wanted us to be against each other and everything like that, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, we're gonna come together, you know. And so I'm just gonna play that real quick.
Growing up in the hood, we were used to getting sweated by the cops. I mean, they would follow us in the car, then turn away. I mean, they'd stop us for no reason and question us, especially with a car like mine. A 5.0 on Dayton's, I knew we was in for it.
Good. And spread your legs.
Hey, man, this motherfucking hood is hot.
Oh, your hands burn up, all you boys like barbecue.
Shut up.
You got a smart ass mouth.
You know that? Get on there.
What y'all read me my motherfucking rights or
Shut
something?
up. Shut up.
What you just read me my rights? I mean, they got my tags up to date, man. I got registration.
Yeah, that's enough. Come on.
Read me my rights.
You know who you're messing with.
That's all. Just because I'm a black man, that's why I'm a black man.
White motherfucker, motherfucking ass.
That's why.
Fucker, shut the fuck
I was
up!
white.
Fucking the car, both you guys, come on.
Fuck, man. Ah! What the fuck, man? This hurt. What the fuck you doing?
Quit fucking moving!
That's all.
Stop fucking moving!
Stop it. I'm just waiting. Doing it because I'm black.
I told you quit fucking moving!
Hey, get me the wire cutters, SM.
Fuck you, Holmes. I ain't doing this shit no more. Hey, Holmes, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go with me or what?
You take care of it, huh?
I got
Hey,
dudes
what's
coming
your
in.
fucking problem, man?
That's cool, Holmes.
Take care of it, huh?
But don't forget, all right, Holmes?
Hey, check it out, man. What's up, man? Where, boss? Let's move on them, ese. Don't sweat on this.
That night, the cops let us have it. They dropped us off in the wrong hood where the essays stayed. I guess they was thinking we'd get our ass kicked even more. The essays was cool, though. They took us to the hospital.
All right, so you just saw that clip, you know, like I said, pretty much, you know, and the police, you know, and the Edomites, they look at you, Issacharites the same way, you know. They'll throw you in the car and beat you and all of that stuff, man. And you saw how Esau's spirit worked in that clip. He telling them, hey, the hood is hot, it's burning them. And what Esau said, he like, oh, I thought you like barbecue, you know. That's just how Esau operates. You know, like I said, he'll do the same thing to you Northern Kingdom tribes as well, man. So it is going to jump to this. Psalms 44:13. It says, thou makest us a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and a derision to them that are round about us. Thou makest us a byword. Byword meaning other names that they gave you. Redskin, nigga, wetbacks, all of those things. Blacks, Mexicans, you know. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen. Who are the heathen? Any nation outside of Israel. A shaking of the head among the people. And that's what they do. They shake your head at us. They shake their head at us, man. They just be like, man, these niggas out here, these spicks and all of that. They don't care about you, man. They just shake their head and be like, man, y'all forever gonna be at the bottom, man. And that's why they don't show you no respect, man. And ultimately, they have a reason to, because you all don't show each other respect at all, man. You don't even show respect for your own self. They have a reason to, because Jake is just at the lowest of the lowest of being a human being, man. Jake just follows everything, and that's why they shake their heads at us. But soon, the reverse, the tables are gonna turn, and it's gonna be our turn to shake our head at them, because they're gonna be on the lowest of the low. Okay, so let's jump from there to Jeremiah 3:18, and it says, "In those days, the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel." Southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Israel, Gad, Reuben, and so forth, all the way down. And they shall come together out of the land of the north, North America, where we are at right now, to the land I have given for inheritance unto your fathers, which is going to be Jerusalem. We're going to inherit that once this place goes down. So it's showing you right here that we're going to come together. We're going to love each other. But right now, it's not the time for that. Right now, it's a time to fulfill prophecies. It's a time to bring destruction upon America, and you 2/3 are going to have to be mixed in that, since you didn't want to seek the Most High. But we will come together on the other side. Now this is Baruch 2. I'm going to read 30 through 35 real quick. It says, so you can see it. Salakia. There you go. Baruch out of the Apocrypha, chapter 2, verse 30 through 35. It says, "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, hard-headed people." And that's what we are. We don't like being ordered. We don't like taking commands. We don't like being told what to do. We don't like listening, all of those things. "But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves." Are we not in captivity right now? Do you not see all of these camps rising up out of the four corners of the earth? Are we not calling ourselves Israelites, Judites, Benjaminites, Gadites? We're remembering ourselves while we're in our captivity. "And shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear." The elect is hearing. This is why this place is going to go down, because he's going to save his elect out of this first. The elect will bring you 2/3 back. This is, and that's going to be a beautiful thing on the other side. "And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name." We pray to the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem, Yahweh Shah, every day. When we wake up in the morning, we think about what? His name, the truth. Before we go to sleep, we think about his name, the truth. Even in the midst of the day, what are most of our conversations about? The truth, his name, what he taught us. We don't think about the things of this world anymore. And it says, return from their stiff neck. We're going to humble ourselves down. And, you know, we're not going to buck up because we hated something or we didn't feel like this is the right thing to do. We're going to humble ourselves down and listen. And from their wicked deeds, we're going to rehearse the righteous acts. Following the Sabbath days, following the high holy days, praying, fasting, you know, following the commandments, statutes, and laws. For they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. Who are our fathers? Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, David, Yahushua. How did they live? By faith and following the Most High and his words. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it. Because we're going to be many most highs, like the other brother said in the video. We're going to be many most highs because we're going to have spiritual power. We're going to be gods. We're going to be over the angels. We're going to have a lot of power and dominion once this place goes down, man. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. We will never have tears, sorrow, or die again. Life is going to be beautiful forever, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. So once we get to the kingdom, man, hey, we gonna be there forever, and it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great. So I got one more scripture right here. Then I'm gonna close it. And it says, this is Jeremiah 50 and 33. It said, thus said the Lord of hosts, Yahweh, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. Together. That's what you're seeing right now, man. You're seeing that right now with the division between us going against each other and the division between us and Esau. We are still being oppressed together, man. And it's still going on. And it's going to continue to be like that, man. And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Who refused to let us go? Esau. We're under his rulership. So, but you know, and that's another reason why Esau is going to go down, man. Because Esau just did too much. His sins have reached the heavens. Your papers, man, like I said, like if it was a stack of papers and you started each sheet from the ground all the way up, man, it went out of the earth, you know. But like I said, like I read in Baruch, even though we were oppressed together, we're also going to come together in the end, man. So, and that's what it's going to be, man, you know. But like I said, you shouldn't be out here protesting. You shouldn't be out here rioting. You're supposed to wait on the Most High. Wait on Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua. And when he gives us the okay, then we can go out. But we're not going to be rioting in. Oh, well, we are. But, you know, it's not going to be a riot where we're going to be just, well, actually, we're going to do that too. We're going to be destroying this place, man. But we're going to do it within righteousness. Because he gave us the okay. But the difference is, we're not just going to be focused on Esau and these heathen nations. When the elect wake up, man, we're going to be focused on you 2/3 too. He going to give us the okay to slay some of y'all. Because that's what y'all deserve. So, hey, man, like I said, right now it's time to remember ourselves. It's time to get right. It's time to seek Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua, man. And, hey, that's like I said, just wait. Keep praying, fast, and meditate on the scriptures, man. That's all we got. Because evidently, you can see that these marches and these riots have changed. It's going on a week. Oh, it takes time. It takes time. All they doing, they boarding up the neighborhood so people can go out. You know, people got to travel 45 minutes to an hour or more just to go to the store because Jake and these heathen and raided all of the stores. So the thing that you're doing is actually making this place worse. Which is a beautiful thing, but hey, it's messing with y'all though. So hey, go ahead. Y'all gonna continue to do it because y'all fulfilling prophecy. So, but the ones in the know, man, the ones in the truth, the hopeful elect, I pray for y'all. You know, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We're gonna get out of here, and that's what it's gonna be, man. So with that, I'm gonna say, call halal Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned is true from. Honors to the brothers and elders pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. Shalom to the Akwaf that's listening and learning. And Lord willing, I'll be back at you with another lesson. Shalom.